What's good, racing world? This is Matt Dobbs, aka Mr. Matt Racing, here to bring you a new edition of Time Trial Tuesday. Now, I gotta tell you, Martinsville gave us some highs and lows, but most importantly, it gave us stuff to talk about, so let's just get right down to it. Starting off as always, we have the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Justin Allgaier wins his second straight race, third out of the last four, and Junior Motorsports wins their fifth straight as an organization in the series. Now the question is, who's going to stop Junior Motorsports? I'm going to be real with you. I have no clue at this point, because it seems as if every week there's multiple contenders going for the win. Not just one person running away with it, there's always multiple. In this case, it was Allgaier, Sammy Smith, and Lee Pulliam getting a top 5 finish in his debut. And heck, Pulliam had a shot to win at the end. Even on older tires, he was up in the front leading laps and was restarting on the front row. It's just he missed a shift on a late restart that caused the whole front stretch to turn into a whole parking lot. But still held on for 5th place. So it just shows you, again, anybody from Junior Motorsports can go up and win these races. On a side note, I really like the fact that the O'Reilly Series races at Martinsville have really turned into a tire strategy kind of race. Why? Well, it separates the contenders from the pretenders. Get the dominant cars in traffic, see if they can pick their way through. In this case, Allgaier did the best job at doing such a thing. But with that being said, let's go to the Cup race. And I gotta tell you, the racing product was not great. Which leads me to this first question. Did the 750 horsepower package affect the racing on the short track? Well, with this being the first short track of the season, I'm here to tell you it did negatively. They brought the same tire that fell off rather quickly and you had to take care of really well from this past October's race, along with the 750 horsepower package, and what we got out of it was, well, you struggled to conserve the tires, and the passing was actually more difficult than with the 670 horsepower package. At this point, it's not a horsepower thing. It's a downforce thing. You got to change the downforce levels, especially in the front of these cars, because there's no way that you could add horsepower and actually make passing more difficult. There's no way. I mean, you got all these cars throughout the field separated by the same like 2 car lengths or so from each other, and you can't do nothing because they're trapped behind the dirty air of the car in front of them. Like, we can't be having that. The downforce is what gives short track racing such a bad rep with the next gen car. But on a side note, and on a brighter note for that matter, I picked correctly again when it comes to who I thought would be a factor. Chase Elliott gets his first win of the season after pulling an alternate strategy with 140 laps to go, trying to split the last stage into thirds. Cautions fell at the right time for him, cycled all the way to the front row, and after a few good restarts, held off a dominant Denny Hamlin in the last 60 laps of the race to get the 9-team, Hendrick Motorsports, and Chevrolet their first win of the season. Speaking of Chevrolet, what does this mean for that manufacturer? Well, it's not time to hit panic yet. It is definitely not time yet. However, there's still a little concern considering while there were 3 Chevys in the top 10 at the finish, they were all Hendrick cars and they were kind of spread out. William Byron finished 5th after leading early for like maybe 6 laps or so, and Kyle Larson finished 9th. Larson just didn't have the car in traffic whatsoever. He faded on the long runs, and William Byron kind of fell in the same boat, but also losing spots on pit road didn't help either. And then other than that, they just kind of struggled throughout the rest of the field. So there's still concern in the Chevrolet camp. But in terms of Elliott winning, it was definitely a big step in the right direction. That was a gutsy call by Alan Gustafson to pull Elliott in under green and put those tires on and hope that everything cycled the way it did. Now, what did you guys think of Martinsville? Did you like the racing? Could have been better? I think it could have been better. But what did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. While you're at it, leave a like, share this video, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to hit that little bell that notifies you when I upload. And stay tuned for this week's Fast Friday, as the Craftsman Truck Series and the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series will be going to Rockingham Speedway, while the Cup Series is off for Easter Sunday. Until then, see you on the road.